Good evening, everyone. It's around 6 o'clock now. I'm in the Discovery Tower right here. And you can see, in fact, behind me, that's the mural. You can see this is like home. There's a lot of noise over me, so I'm going to try to talk. I do want to thank everyone for watching my videos. And also, I want to give a little bit of the backstory as far as how this all came about. As far as me doing my speeches, doing my, what I call Stefka-style TED Talks here at the Disneyland Hotel. About 3 years, it'll be 3 years. I wish I had my mom's picture. I left it at home and they're the big size, so I don't have it in front of me to show everyone. But I do want to ask everyone, please watch the videos of my mom, the Skype videos of the walkthrough of the Disneyland Hotel. It was a month before she left us. And then also in South Coast Plaza, her last Christmas, where it was a Skype walkthrough that I had put on my YouTube page. So you can see my mom. So please give my mom some love. We gotta honor mom and dad, just like it says in scripture. And so that was the walkthrough. And I didn't know that I could record while I was doing the walkthroughs. To me, that was the most amazing, amazing, amazing thing. That she was in Montenegro living with my brother in former Yugoslavia, where she was born, August 2nd, 1932, and where she passed there 2.5 years ago. It came full circle. But I was blessed with, and it was amazing to me because whether I'm at Costco, whether I'm at Target, whether I'm here, my favorite place, we know where, whether in South Coast Plaza, that I often used to say that I would carry her in my pocket on my cell phone, and I was absolutely thrilled by that. Anyhow, I didn't know that I could record. I could have had a lot more memories. I could have recorded the walkthroughs of the park, but then the shutdown and all that happened. But anyhow, this is kind of like a tribute to my mom's influence, where I'm part TED Talks, Stefka style, part mixing the spiritual lessons, what I've learned, comparing it to Disney, my life experience, kind of mixing that all together, Stefka style. And then also part narrator. It's kind of like I'm doing it as if my mom was watching. So, and really, really where I had been blessed. And I want to thank, and also this has, oh yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. There's so much going on here. This has given me an outlet. It's given me a voice. It keeps me happy. It keeps me happy and out of trouble. Just like with the Google Maps, where I'm able to communicate, and this is going to sound funny, I'm learning how to talk. I'm learning how to communicate. I'm learning how to communicate, and there's a little bit of a Stefka style humor here, where it's like it's almost like when I have something to say, another spiritual lesson or whatever, then always I seem to be more in the mood here when I'm in the Disneyland Hotel, in my favorite place. After I kind of took a walk and chill and see what's new, and Din Tai Fung opened, and perfumed myself in Sephora, the whole deal and everything, I seem to be more receptive to talk and to open up. And also a little bit of Stefka humor here is, it's almost like God's way of saying that's what I'm supposed to do. That it's almost like that's giving me a voice. And then it's, like, God, you want me to do another, but it's like every time I have something to say, another talk right here at the Disneyland Hotel. Oh, that's God's will? Of course. We have to obey God. We have to obey God's mandate. We cannot resist. It's like, and a little bit of Stefka humor. It's like, when I feel that that's what I'm supposed to do, how long does it take for me to warm up the car? Just like packing up my stuff when I stayed at the Paradise Pier. That didn't take long. From 0 to the ride of the Valkyries also, or like Incredicoasters from 0 to 60, or like Light Speed to Endor from Star Tours. And like I had said, that had given me a voice, and I've been very, very blessed. And like I had said, positive energy. And this has given me an outlet to be able to talk, and positive energy, and also to keep me happy. Also, I hope it's been a blessing to pass that on to everyone. And everything comes in sets of threes. That having been so blessed to see a world that few people, even cast members, don't see, and to get a prime view where Mom had taken my side where others thought that's crazy, or maybe she doesn't deserve it, or this or that, or it's a waste of time, it's extravagant, or whatever. And it's like Mom sent me to the Paradise Pier, and then 3 years later to spend the night 2 weeks before the shutdown, and the different spiritual lessons that I've learned there. And of course the influence of also my ex-boss Catherine, that I've been so blessed, and she really helped me, and God had sent her to help me with a lot of to be able to talk and have a lot to be able to work through a lot of difficult and a lot of challenging issues. And also where she had gotten a lot of the anger and a lot of the rage out of me. And also I've trust me, I've come a long way. And also where she would be reaching out to me, where the presence of God, where it brings joy, where it brings peace, where it brings tranquility and everything. The joy of the Lord is our strength. It's like a weapon. So Catherine personifies all of that, where she would walk in, talking about, like I was saying before, about positive energy, where it's like the whole atmosphere changed. We'd all bust out laughing. She'd look at me, I wouldn't even know why I'm laughing, or I would break down crying. But she was taller than me, so when she would get into my face, she would be reaching out to me. And then also I'd be losing my balance and all disorientated. Wonderful memories, good times. And she'd be reaching out to me, and she would have her hands on my face when she'd be laying hands on me. And it's like, life is difficult. What am I so tripping about? But again, times and eras were different at that time. So I've been very, 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 very blessed. And also where I would find that I would be more happy and more peaceful and more tranquil. I would find that my heart would be more open. And I would feel like we were saying before about being able to connect and how being able to feel. And I had a lot of issues in the 80s, in the mid 80s, with a lot of numbness, and we're not going to repeat. That's another message. And Catherine kind of really was able to break that shell. And then in the end to say, take as many pictures as you need. That honesty doesn't exist, especially in 08 and in 09, and especially to go from Costco to John Wayne Airport. It was a promotion. And I have both of it. See for yourself. You can see all the pictures and click on what you like and ignore what you don't like. So it's like, and I'm thinking, what am I so upset over? What am I crying about? What am I tripping over about? And then also another thing where I had one of those like God moments where it's like, this was approximately in 2013, where it was like almost like God's way of saying that choose one or the other. You can't have it both. Who would you have lay hands on you today? You can't have it both. One or the other. Definitely would choose Catherine, but I would choose the other for the conversation. We're coming up higher. Absolutely stunning, absolutely beautiful. I'm reminded of my mom like a page out of Vogue. Anyhow, I do need to take a break, and there's a lot of noise here, so to see how this is going to come out. But I was able to record here I wanted to record in this tower for a long time, but it just wasn't happening because of the noise. And I do have to take a break. I'll be back in just one moment.